These are the hands of your very best friend, young and vibrant with love. These are the hands holding yours on your wedding day as you promise to love one another all the days of your life. These are the hands that will work together as you build your future. These are the hands you will reach for as you laugh and cry and as you share your innermost secrets and dreams. These are the hands that will hold you tight as you struggle through life's difficult times. These are the hands that will comfort you when you are sick or console you when you are grieving. These are the hands that will countless times wipe the tears from your eyes, tears of both sorrow and of joy. These are the hands that will tenderly lift your chin to look into eyes that are filled completely with overwhelming love and desire. These are the hands that will passionately love you and will cherish you through the years for a lifetime of joy. Chris and Corrine, you have chosen to pledge your own vows that you have laid up in your hearts to one another. Chris, as the leader and covenant initiator, you will pledge your vows to Corrine first. Are you ready?
Yes.
Like you were lost in her eyes there for a minute. Chris, repeat after me. I, Chris.
I, Chris.
Consider it an honor and privilege.
Consider it an honor and a privilege.
To take you, Corrine, as my wife.
To take you, Corrine, as my wife.
And to guide us on our path in this life.
And to guide us on our path in this life.
And toward heaven.
And towards heaven.
Corrine.
Corrine.
That is her name.
Corrine.
I promise to strive to love you as Christ loved the church.
I promise to strive and love you as Christ loved the church.
And to keep our love as my top priority.
And to keep our love as our top priority.
Second only to God.
Second only to God.
I promise to be completely open and honest with you always.
I promise to be open and honest with you always.
And to share with you all that I am and possess.
And to share with you all I am and I possess.
As we strive for oneness.
As we strive for oneness.
I promise to protect, comfort, respect.
I promise to protect, comfort and respect.
Honor and support you.
Honor and support you.
Spiritually,
emotionally
and financially. In all of life's endeavors. And I promise to dwell with you. In an understanding way. To rejoice with you in good times. And yet also provide comfort. When your spirit requires it. Corrine. Thank you for being my best friend.
Thank you for being my best friend.
For being so much fun.
For being so much fun.
For giving me those delicious brownies. I promise to work so we can continue to grow together.
And I promise to work so we can grow together.
So that we will be more in love tomorrow than today.
So we can be more in love tomorrow than we are today.
I promise to serve you and to lead our family faithfully.
I promise to serve you and lead our family faithfully.
As I strive to meet your deepest needs. All the days of our lives. Are you ready?
Yes.
Corrine, repeat after me. I, Corrine. Take you, Chris. To be my husband. My closest companion. The leader of our home. And my very best friend. I consider it an honor and privilege. To be the one you have chosen. As your life companion. And I pledge to keep our love my top priority. Second only to God. I promise to be kind.
I promise to be kind
and affectionate to you.
and affectionate to you,
To rejoice with you in good times.
to rejoice with you in good times,
And yet also provide comfort
and yet also provide comfort
when your spirit requires
when
it.
your spirit requires it.
I promise to give you my very best
I promise to give you my very best
and to devote myself totally to you.
and to devote myself totally to you,
To love,
to love,
honor,
honor,
serve,
serve,
respect,
respect,
and esteem you
and
always.
esteem you always.
I pledge to be the kind of wife you deserve,
I pledge to be the wife you deserve,
to submit to you even as I do the Lord,
to submit to you as I do for the Lord,
and to be your strongest supporter
and to be your strongest supporter
through good times and bad
through good times and bad
as we grow together.
as we grow together.
Chris, you are all I've ever hoped for,
Chris, you're all I've ever hoped for,
and I praise God for giving me you
and I praise God for giving me you
as my most precious gift.
as my most precious gift.
Thank you especially for your open and tender heart
Thank you especially for your open and tender heart
for the gospel
for the gospel
and your love of Jesus.
and your love of Jesus.
Chris, I pledge to you my life,
Chris, I pledge you my life,
my heart,
my heart,
my home,
my home,
my all.
my all.
I promise to be your faithful wife always,
I promise to be your faithful wife always,
and that I will strive to meet your deepest needs.
and that I will strive to meet your deepest needs.
Chris, I love you.
Chris, I love you.
I would appreciate it if whenever possible
I would appreciate it if ever possible
that you continue to wear that cologne that makes you smell so heavenly
that you wear that cologne that makes you smell so heavenly
and reminds us of our first meeting
and reminds us of our first meeting
and kiss together.
and kiss together.
Chris, based on these vows, do you take Corrine Nicolette Taylor to be your wife until you are parted by death?
I do.
Corrine, based on these vows, do you take Christian Lee Mongeli to be your husband until you are parted by death?
I do.
You notice neither one of them had any doubt about that. God bless you both for these vows, sealed upon your hearts from this day forward. Your true strength will come not just from looking into each other's eyes, but by learning to look in the same direction and have common mutual goals. In short, from this point forward, learn to choose whenever possible, not just self, but us. Because you're going to become a new unit tonight for the Lord. Correspondingly, at the same time, learn to accept each other's differences and allow the development of your own gifts. Gabriel Gabron speaks of this special but sometimes precarious balance this way. Sing and walk together and be joyous. But let each of you be alone at times, even as the strings of a lute are alone, though they may quiver with the same music. Sing the same song, but let there be spaces in your togetherness, and let the winds of the heavens dance between. Are there rings? The exchanging of rings has long been understood as a symbol of the commitment between a man and a woman. Just as the rainbow was a token of the covenant to remind mankind that God would never again destroy the earth with water, these rings, to be worn always, are to serve as a token of this marriage covenant and as a testimony to the world that from this day forward you belong to each other. Chris, please take your ring for Corrine and place it on the third finger of her left hand and repeat after me. With this ring, I pledge you my love,
I pledge you my love,
my goods, my name,
my goods, my name,
my home, my life,
my home, my life,
my all.
my all.
Corrine, you need to get your ring now. Corrine, please take your ring for Chris and place it on the third finger of his left hand and repeat after me. With this ring, I accept your pledge of love
I accept your pledge of love,
and promise you my life,
and I promise you my life,
my love, my devotion, my
my
respect,
respect,
my all.
my all.
Both of you please face the audience. Corrine and Chris have exchanged their vows, and now we ask each of you united to make a commitment to them. This is God. Do ye promise, as fellow witnesses of these vows, to do everything in your power to contribute to the success of this marriage, and to assist and encourage Corrine and Chris in keeping those solemn wedding vows that they've exchanged today? If so, indicate your agreement by saying, I do in unison. Do you agree? I do. God bless you for that